Hello, Sagittarius. How you doing? Corinne Clapham here, your intuitive wellness guide, as well tarot and oracle reader. I'm also a psychic medium, Reiki master, amongst other magical delights, yoga, meditation, and sound healer, moon facilitator. Which the link is in the description below if you wanted to look more into that. Okay, my dear sweet Sagittarius. When I was first tuning into the energy, it's so interesting. What I was hearing is like sword, like swords of conflict, or like now I'm hearing the word daggers, which is very strange. So some of you might be in the midst of some chaos right now. A little bit of a mess is what I'm hearing. But let's tap into this. I'm trying out a new spread this week. If you're digging it, please let me know in the comments below so I know to continue doing that. Yes, the way I was doing it before, I was just pulling out cards and going by the messages that way. But what I'm doing today is we're going to pull some cards and messages and what your current energy is in your love life, then how the other person feels about you, and then the weekly forecast. So if you're digging that structure, put it in the comments below so that way I know. I know that you're digging it. I know to do it again. Sagittarius, what do we have going on here for you? What's your current energy about your love life? Okay. So we have the death card. It was also in reverse. So I feel like that's like either some of you are in the thick of it or you are about to embark on this. I'm finding this chair very uncomfortable all of a sudden. It's funny because I've already been doing other readings here. So I'm taking it as I feel like some of you, Sagittarius, are feeling very uncomfortable. Yeah, I just like my lower back is hurting now. So I don't know what's going on with some of you, Sagittarius, but I feel like a lot of you are just feeling very, very uncomfortable with some things that are going on. So we have the death card, and so I can see a lot of stuff that's been crumbling for you. And just remember, when we have the death card, it always symbolizes rebirth. Everything is a cycle. By the way, I'm not sensing like death, someone that you know, but I mean an internal death, like what is not serving you has come up to the surface to crumble and fall apart so you can start anew. And I'm not surprised either because of the themes that we've been having with the planetary actions that have been going on the past couple of weeks. That's essentially some of the themes that we have going on here. Then we also have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like a new energy has come in for some of you, and then we have the Empress over here, which is really great. So this is like abundance, fertility. This also symbolizes like Earth and Venus, and we also have Venus going into the sign of Gemini coming up soon. So it's really tapping in and connecting with our beauty, our self-care, our self-love. So I feel like a lot of you are going to be pulling back and doing that. That's come up with I think one or two other zodiac signs too. Let's see how the other person feels about you, Sagittarius. I keep wanting to say Aquarius. I think it's because I'm doing Aquarius after. But all right, Sagittarius. What I'm sensing for some of you, I feel like some of you feel like you're getting lost in the shuffle, that someone's overlooking you and like thinking about someone else. But let's get how this other person feels about you, Sagittarius. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are, yeah, moving on. Okay. Yeah, okay, Aquarius. So you have the King of Swords, and that was in the upside down position. So this is someone who's quite strategic, who's a leader. But like I said, it was upside down. This is also like swords can represent change. So I do see a change that's shifting here. And so does that other energy. That other person sees a big change that's happening. The Tower card was in the reverse as well. So I do feel like there's a tower moment coming in for a lot of you between this dynamic and you. I think a lot of you already knew it. I think a lot of you are shifting and changing already. You had an internal death. A lot of you are having an awakening. You're just not resonating on the same paths anymore, which happens, right? That's okay. Like some people are meant to be in our lives for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So take what it is that you can grow from that. We also have a Three of Swords over here. So there is heartbreak for a lot of people here. For some, I say like 3% may have like a third party situation, but we also have the full moon here, or sorry, not the full moon, but the moon. And it is the moon and it's illuminating. It's going to be illuminating some things that either of you probably didn't see, and it's starting to come to the surface now. So, Sagittarius, let's get your weekly forecast for your love life, May 3rd to May 9th. Okay, let's continue this. I'm going to get at least two more cards here. Thank you. One more card for Sagittarius, their love reading. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, so this is good abundance, good health coming in. We had the Queen of Cups that was in reverse. So this could be a water sign as well. Very nurturing person, very healing and supportive. And then we have the sun. So you actually like your weekly forecast, despite everything else that's going on, it's looking quite good. We have sun, Leo energy. It can also symbolize like joy, outcome. Um, and then even here we have the Ten of Cups, which is great. So reunion, like with family, with friends. And then actually even here, Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like a lot of you might have new energy coming in. Knight of Pentacles sometimes can be a slow moving energy, but really likes to take the time of setting a solid foundation. So sometimes, it can have something that heats up really quick and is so fast, but the flame dithers. That doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does. Sometimes things are a little bit more slower, but yet you create such a solid foundation that ends up lasting longer as well. So let's get some clarifying cards. I was using the Rider-Waite deck there. Now we are using the Romance Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. So let's get a clarifying card for how Sagittarius currently is in their love life. And it's funny, I keep seeing Aquarius. I wonder if some of you are actually dealing with an Aquarius. If you've been dealing with Aquarius, put in the comments below. I'm curious if you are, because I keep like wanting to say that or seeing it in my head here. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe and notifications button so you can get notified when upcoming videos are happening, whether it's for weekly readings. I do other videos on spirituality, on self-love, self-care, sometimes on healthy eating, yoga, meditation. All right, let's get a clarifying card here. Sagittarius, current energy. It's like it doesn't want to come out. Or some of you holding your feelings in. Some of you are even holding your feelings in from yourself. Okay, come on here. Let's get a clarifying card here for Sagittarius. Does not want to come out. Okay, here we go. Okay. Whew. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Let's get a clarifying card for how they feel about you. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. So some of you might be working things out. I think a lot of you, though, this energy is going to be crumbling. Like we already have the Tower card there. You already have the Death card, Three of Swords, the Moon card. So things are going to be illuminated. Both of you didn't see at first, or things are getting illuminated right now. I feel like a lot of you are in the thick of it right now. Just know everything does pass. And for your weekly forecast, though, it's looking pretty good. Engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. For some of you, you're taking a step back, and that engagement is actually with yourself. And let's see if we have new love. I do feel like it's a new energy, new love this week that's coming in, because you also have the Sun card. You also have the Ten of Cups here. Let's see, some of you might even be being with someone who has kids. Okay, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, beautiful, and true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. I do feel like a lot of you will be having new energy coming in. Okay, Sagittarius, overall, this is looking good. Your weekly forecast is looking pretty good. Some of you are going through a lot of shifts and changes, though, and that's okay. That's okay. Don't worry. Everybody goes through it at some point or another, right? If these things don't happen, then we would always just stay where we're comfortable. And when we do that, then sometimes we miss out on better things, more compatible things at that time as we ascend and as we grow, right? And sometimes people in dynamics relationships don't ascend and grow at the same time. So sometimes that's where we end up going separate paths. Not always a bad thing. All right. Much love, Sagittarius. Hit the subscribe and notification buttons. I will see you next week. Mwah, much love. And feel free to let me know what's going on in your life in the comments below. If you want to share any magical nuggets that are going on, share it below. And I will see you next week. Take care.